And also, I'm going to lead us into a unified field of energy, which is already existing in time-space, outside time-space. It's the multidimensional field, extremely high frequency. Allow yourself, instructions for it would be, allow yourself permission to be, exist, and create this field. Join it with others. I think that we can already talk about what the main aspect of 2019 will be is connection, communication, and joining. And even if you're by yourself in a low frequency location on the planet, you can still be connected to everybody else around the planet. And this field will be it's already created in time space. You can even tap into it right now. We will do the actions of creation within a point in time space. And you can connect to it at any time during 2019 and forever. It's like, it's not going to go away. It's existing. It's already existed. It's going to exist, and it's created. It has been created. It will be created, you know. So it's one of those mystical aspects of reality that we are integrating into our lives. You're here because you're awake, okay? You're here because you are choosing a higher frequency experience. If you have any doubts or your questions are about, will I make it, how will I know? You don't have to ask it anymore because you're here. You're taking your vote. It's up to you, right? But we will be dealing with that later on in the call. So because of the amount of information that we're going to cover, I made lots of notes so that I don't forget anything. So to begin with, I would like us to start the meditation. Again, before we enter it, it's your participation that makes it possible, right? It's your energy, your intent, and your decision and your choices that makes it happen. And we're facilitating it, all of us, every single person in this call, whether live or listening to it in the future, and yourself listening to it from a future point in time, are creating this field. We're co-creating it. We're doing it together. It's us. It's an us. It's a we, right? And we will be looking into, if you have any fears come up when we're doing this meditation, know that the intent and the boundaries of this field is of the highest frequency expressed by a human being. The human being being the physical body and the soul. And I can assure you that your natural frequency is already extremely high. Even if you don't think so, even if you've been struggling, as a kid you knew this. And the rest is just stuff. It's like an overlay of negativity on top of your natural state, your natural frequency. And that is even just the base, you know, that's just the normal level. And if we go ahead and have this intent of raising that frequency, the field is way up there. You know, you can't even see it because it's up there. Can't see my hands, wee, all the way up there. So it's all the way up there. And that's the field that we're creating now. Why are we creating this field? It's a tool, it's a mystical tool, it's a tool that we can all use, right? And if you purchase the ticket for this call, right, you can share your copy of this meditation to all your friends and all your relatives and all your lists. And all I say to you is, don't put it for purchase. It's for free. If you bought this ticket, right, you can share it. If you received it for free and would like to share it, you can always buy it at our website, and then it's yours to share. Okay. Why am I putting that boundary there? It's because of the intent. A person who has the intent to raise or to have that high frequency experience will walk through the door. So it's just the door, right? Originally we thought, let's do this for free, but I knew from previous experiences that when we do free calls, we get the trolls in, the negative people, because literally, and in our lives, when we say everyone's welcome, it's true. Everybody comes in, including the people that want to destroy what you're creating. So this is a filter because when money is chi, is your energy. A negative entity will not put their energy forward, right, to be part of this. They won't, because that links them to the high frequency stuff. So that's what it is. It's like a way to manage the negative stuff and the sabotaging and hijacking and all that type of thing. So again, if you purchased it, you all have purchased it. That's why you're here today live, right? And you didn't know that you could share it yet. But after the call, we will send you the. You will have access to the recording, and then that recording you can share with individuals that you feel will benefit from it, and are also will benefit the field of energy, unity field, and the human collective. Okay, so they are also co-creators. Keep that in mind. Okay. Anyways, again, if you feel any fears or anything going forward, you can always stop. You're a sovereign. Just because you're on the call, just because you started the meditation, doesn't mean you have to stay in it. Okay. It means that you are the sovereign. You are the one that decides moment to moment whether you want to continue with the meditation or you don't. You're in full power, full control of your life, of your collaboration, of your partnership, or your participation in the creation of this field of energy. So be aware of that. Be sovereign about it. If you feel anything negative, if you feel any fear, if you feel anything like that, the first thing that I usually do is I process it. I do the feel you're welcome here, and you look at it and I release it. And if it goes away, it's great. But if it continues and builds up, then it's your higher self, it's your inner self, your knowledgeable self saying, okay, stop. We're not ready for this, or this is not really compatible with us, or this is not really resonant to us. So we're stepping away. And that's what you have to listen to, okay? I'm going to be guiding us, right, all of us, into this field of unity, meditation, unified field of high frequency. But you are the person who knows if that frequency and those words are compatible with you. Okay? Listen to yourself, listen to your own authority, and follow it. Yeah. Ilia says to everyone, make sure the Skype is closed so it does not conflict with Zoom over the audio. Thank you, Ilia. He came up with a message. All right. So here we go. I find it easier for myself to close my eyes when I go into an altered state. We are going to be creating an altered state. What does that mean? It's a state of awareness that is different to our natural, normal, everyday state of awareness, our consciousness. If you Google it, you'll find lots of different explanations, because philosophers and psychologists, psychiatrists, and scientists haven't actually come to a consensus what consciousness is, or awareness is, and an altered state of awareness is. They haven't even got there yet, because they still haven't got quite right, or they haven't defined what a normal one is. But for this purpose, the purpose of frequencies and energies and mystical energies and spiritual energies, an altered state of awareness is an expanded state of awareness. It's a high frequency state of awareness, and where you personally make a connection with your source energy. Okay. There are no in-betweens. All I do is guide us. It makes it a little bit easier, right? It's like when you're in a car and you turn in the map on, and it says, in 500 feet, turn left. It's a little bit like that, but it's up to you to turn left, or go, no, actually, I don't really like that road. I'm going to go further and then turn left, So it's more like that. Alrighty. Are you sitting comfortably? If you're not, just, make sure you are. Get your chair nice and comfortable. See if I can get this chair a little bit more comfortable. Oh yeah, there's a pillow over there. Hold on. Okay. I've got a nice fluffy pillow. So get yourself right, nice and comfy. We always like to take care of our physical bodies during these meditations, because our physical bodies are partners in everything. It's good to look after them. Okay, so during this meditation, you may get warm, you may get cold, there might be like temperature fluctuations. Play it by ear. If you get very uncomfortable, just pause yourself and just get yourself a blankie or a fan, right? If everything's good or it's not that uncomfortable, just carry on. All right. So yeah, so I like myself to close my eyes, so I would invite you to close your eyes, but you don't have to. It's up to you. So close your eyes and breathe. Take a deep breath and out. We're gonna just breathe deeply for a few seconds. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. As you breathe in and out, allow the overlay of negativity on yourself, your life, your relatives, your connections, your planet to lift. Just, you can visualize it or just tell it to lift, and it just lifts away from you. And as you breathe in the high frequency experience, the high frequency reality, the high frequency state of everything, everyone, and yourself. You allow yourself to be engulfed, bathed, held in high frequency. As you breathe in, it goes into your physical body too. We're going to welcome our co-creators from around the planet. Just allow yourself some time to feel into all the high frequency people, individuals who are on this call today, tapped into it in the past, will tap into it in the future. You can say hi, you can shake hands. Or if you don't really want to, if you want to, not be touched, that's okay too. Everybody respects this, respects the hi, respects the I rather not connect or contact. There is a connection. You can have a connection that's observational. But you can be seen and you can be unseen too. Whatever feels the best for you. If you're willing to be seen, have that intent, and we can spot all the bright lights from around the planet, all over the planet. Beautiful, beautiful bright lights. Welcome. Let's spend a few seconds, a few minutes, a moment, simply acknowledging each other, greeting each other, observing each other. At this moment, I can feel and sense many members of people's entourages, the high frequency members of people's entourages, requesting to be also part of this field. It's really up to each individual to say yes or no whether you want your entourage, your high frequency entourage members. That means your guides and angels, ancestors, spirit guides, animal spirits, the high frequency ones. Up to you if you want them to be part of this field. I'm allowing mine. Any invitations or individuals who are low frequency wanting to join the field to lower the frequency are not welcome here. They're out. They're shut out. And it's their own inner, real desires of lowering the frequency that counts as the filter to keep them out. Not what we believe they're going to need or want. Now that we have greeted each other and looked at each other, shook each other's hands, the next request is for us to make a field of energy, a unified field, and this is done by giving permission to connect at a high frequency level, only at a high frequency level, with every single person who is also willing to connect at a very high frequency level with us. I say yes, I'm willing to connect to every single person who has that intent to connect at a high frequency level. This connection is key. This is what creates the field of energy, that powerful, powerful, beautiful, enormous planetary field of unity in high frequency. If you're receiving any doubts about, are you worthy, are you high frequency enough, process that is justifiable. You're a divine, eternal being. You have access to massively, massively high frequency energies, and you are made of those frequencies too. And all the other stuff, if the overlay of negativity hasn't quite lifted off, bypass it. Go right through it. Leave those behind. And join from a perspective, from the point, the viewpoint of that higher frequency self that you are. Allow yourself to be that. Allow yourself to express that. It's safe now. It's safe in this field. You can also visualize or just state it. Links of energy, bright, high frequency links of energy between myself and all the other people on the planet who have chosen this high frequency experience is here. I co-created. I allow it. And you can also visualize it around the planet. It looks like a net. Beautiful, beautiful links all over the planet. And each light in turn becomes brighter and brighter. Allow the connection to exist between us. Know that it exists now. Even if you did it for 1 millisecond, it's there for eternity. It always was there. It steps out of time, space. It's extremely powerful. It's the connection that you can tap into and use at any point in your life. As the co-creation happens and the cohesiveness happens, you can feel your own frequency rising higher and higher and higher. I would like you to move your viewpoint on a point just outside of the earth. And you can look and see the earth, the entirety of our earth. And you can see it, as you look at it, you can see it going brighter and brighter. And that's the expression of Gaia. I'm going to count to 10, but you don't have to wait for me to finish. When I count to 10 and I reach 10, I would like you to join your own bundle, your own network, your own hub of that high frequency experience of connection with Gaia's heart, with the entirety of Gaia. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connect. the planet, the essence of the being, Gaia, and each of us, each individual, and all of us as a group, as a collective, join, become one. Feel and allow yourself to feel that high frequency expression of our true natures. Allow it to exist. Allow it to be real, to be felt, to be experienced. Bring your physical body into this high frequency experience of beingness, connected to Gaia, connected to every other body that has also chosen a high frequency experience. Allow them to communicate, to share, to hear each other, to express to each other that beautiful high frequency experience. Every single human being that has chosen, that chooses this high frequency experience is welcome in this field. And every single animal, tree, insect, fish, creatures from this planet and outside of this planet that also choose this high frequency experience are welcome here. The expression of matter, atoms, electrons, neutrons, quarks, that choose a high frequency experience are also welcomed in this field. That is all that is welcome in this field. Those people, creatures, entities, particles, frequencies that do choose and fully, actively express a high frequency experience and beingness are the only ones welcome here. It's a safe place. There's plenty of universes and locations for the rest. Again, I'm going to count to 10, and when I reach 10, I want you to lock this unity field of high frequency experience and vibration to lock into place, to lock into place outside of time-space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lock the field into place. Next, I want to ask you a question, and you can answer it internally or out loud. And this question is, now that we have created this amazing, beautiful, eternal now, unity field of high frequency, are you choosing, would you like to make it solid, make it real, make it part of your experience here on this planet, going forward, from 2019 forward, that this is the foundational frequency of experience on planet Earth? Would you like that to be true? Would you like that to happen? Would you like to bring it in? My answer is yes. As you can see, you're the person bringing it in. And my request would be say yes. But it's up to you. Thank you. I feel gratitude. I feel a field of immense, humongous gratitude. And I'm requesting for you to tap into that. Gratitude for you, gratitude to you, gratitude to us, gratitude to all the other individuals, creatures, particles, everyone that has decided to say yes, everyone who created and is creating and will create this field. Thank you. You now have full access to this field of energy. You can be in that field of energy for the rest of your life. You can come in and out of it. You can tap into it whenever you want or need it. can sit in it and bask in it for as long as you want. Like to breathe deeply in and out. And it's up to you. You can stay in this altered state of awareness, or you can pull yourself back into a normal state of awareness for the rest of the call. You may open your eyes when you're ready. You can wiggle your toes and fingers to get back in touch with your physical reality. You can also touch your clothes or piece of furniture. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. It's absolutely beautiful co-creation. You good? Yes, good job. Might need some tissues for some tears there. that was pretty cool. Thank you very much. I know, I mean, it feels like, okay, now we just go and lie down somewhere and just bask in this beautiful energy.